Seasons, gore, readings, flesh wound horror freaks, and welcome to Flesh Wound Horror Live. How is everybody doing today? Earlier show, kind of unplanned.
Chilling.
Yeah, I'm doing okay. A little bit sore from the ass whooping I took on Monday, but yeah.
Oh, okay. Kruger's just being modest. He was the guy in the photo with Mandy Rose, and she's rough.
Jesus Christ! Don't say that. We may end up like working together down the road now that she got released, motherfucker. You gotta watch what you say.
Dan's just waiting for Riddle to be a free agent. When he starts posting dick pics, you know it was on purpose.
Jesus Christ.
All right. Well, anyways, that's some
You didn't even
inside.
introduce us, you fuck.
I know. That's what threw me off.
Right.
That's why I was just like chilling. I don't know.
I'm off my game. This one was like, we got to do this now, kind of deals. And yeah, producer Todd.
What's up?
And Mike Kruger.
Ho ho ho, bitch.
So there you go. If you don't know us, you know us now. You already got a sense of who we are as human beings. So it doesn't take.
You as a human being, you had to drop the pervert joke in here.
So we got just before we get into our review tonight, we got two other shows tonight. We have a new Slashmas tournament entry. We also have a Tubi Christmas horror special. So it's kind of a flesh wound marathon today. Christmas season, we don't necessarily do a show every day, but it kind of ends up that way.
Yeah,
at least
it's turning into that.
The
shit.
second
Or
half,
like 3
especially.
a day.
Yeah.
at least, second half for sure. So
Well, yeah. Once we got that Slashmas involved, that's one a day till Christmas Eve.
Well,
yeah. So you guys will have 2 more shows. You get to see us 2 more times. So that might be a good thing, might be a bad thing.
Be fucking sick of us by the end of this month. Let's just put it that
There
way.
you go. There you go. Bringing the content. Shout out to Chris Slasher Home Video, who I know saw this movie. Big T and Ben Grimm.
What's up, boys?
Ben, I'm sorry. I can't always wear the pretty face. What am I gonna do? I try. But anyways, so tonight's film, which we'll talk about here in a second, but is from director Casper Kelly, and it is The Fireplace, also known as the Adult Swim Yule Log. So getting right into it, get into the holiday spirit with this cozy, crackling fire. That is essentially the synopsis because, well, I guess this popped up as a secret, and I'll get into the actual story, but yeah, I guess just a Yule log, like everybody was talking about the Log movie in the chats. In fact, Chris in the chat /your home video, he was mentioning, have you seen the Log movie? And I was like, what the fuck is Chris talking about? I don't see anything for a Log movie. And kind of figured it out. This was sort of a viral marketing campaign. So
I don't think it's a viral. Is it a viral marketing if it was a secret?
Or secret, whatever you want to call it.
I just like, yeah, that
lingo. But yeah, we open on a POV of a fireplace for roughly 2 minutes. I don't think it's a spoiler. Obviously, we can't talk about this to say it. It is a movie. It does become a movie. And
I would have found it funny if like Dan accidentally clicked on the Rick and Morty one first and was sitting there for like 2 hours waiting for something to happen.
Yeah, right.
This is bullshit, Todd. What the hell?
Well, yeah, we should say they did release like a bunch of them, so it's not just this one. So it wasn't like Suspect. There was this one. There was Rick and Morty. There's like 10 different like Yule logs.
Yeah, for like an hour, because I was getting messages. Are you going to review the Yule Log movie? And I was,
maybe what? Dan should have paid attention to our chat early in that day when I brought it up and everything about it.
No, yeah, I was caught up in the Mandy Rose stuff. But anyways,
that's true. He was,
caught up. I'm, concerned. So
makes way more sense now that he was quiet all day.
This is a tough movie to give you a synopsis because it keeps escalating and getting crazier and crazier and crazier. But it kicks off with an we get this shot of the fireplace, and there's a home invasion in this cabin, and with a mother and a deformed son. We'll just put it that way. There are other guests that come in. Then there are.
Well, we got a barbarian situation with the double booking.
Yeah,
double booking. Yes, barbarian situation, and things just continue to escalate. This movie really felt like two people sitting down doing mushrooms and then just going, all right, and they're writing, and then this shows up, and then this shows up. It is batshit. Yeah, it is batshit. It goes all over the fucking. Yeah, Ben, I was getting to that. Yeah, it's the same guy who did the Cheddar Goblin in Mandy.
With all the Mandy Rose and the Mandy stuff, I got confused for a minute.
She might have done the Cheddar Goblin. That'd be enough to get you fired for sure.
I'd watch somebody fuck. I'm not going to say it. Got to be good now. God damn
it. No, you don't.
So, a little more intense than you'd expect. I'm just going to quote one line that doesn't give anything away. Did you get your yuckies out? That, and do you want to see my ding dong? That had me laughing so fucking hard. Full of gore, full of, again, I'm still struggling to kind of give a synopsis of this. A couple goes into this cabin and insane shit happens in the Yule log, outside of the Yule log.
I was going to say it's lucky we don't have pugs for the Yule log.
There's flashbacks to the 50s, to slave times. It is bonkers, but it all makes sense. I mean, it's you won't have a hard time following what happens. It's impossible to predict anything. There's some crazy gore. There's just it might be the craziest movie I've seen this year. I don't know if I've seen some wild films. There's one in particular I know we're going to cover. I think it'll be like New Year's. That is a different kind of crazy, but this is just a ride. I think we're going to talk a little bit more openly in spoilers for this one. I don't want to reveal what shows up and everything, but it's just an insane horror sci-fi gore fest, and I had a good time. I was a little surprised because there were films like Rubber that I was a little cold on. I
wasn't a fan of Rubber.
I like Rubber.
Yeah, it felt more like it needed to be a short. I didn't get that sense from this because once things start going kind of wonky with the Yule log, I was like, I don't know about an hour and 31 minutes. This is amusing, but I don't know if I can watch it for an hour and 31 minutes. But there's so much going on, it's impossible to get bored with this movie. It really is. It just batshit. But hot tag, I'm gonna have a lot more to say in spoilers.
Real quick though, before you give it up, your feelings on the podcasters. I know they were.
Can you say that again, Todd?
Oh, sorry. The podcasters. How did you feel about them? I think Ben said he hated them. Because if those characters were in a Blumhouse movie, you'd be losing your shit.
Not as annoying. No, nothing. We don't get to focus. I like the couple, and you don't really. Again, I don't want to give anything away, but you don't really focus on any one thing for too long, especially when we have our other visitors show up. And
it's almost, the movie is almost like an anthology because it's got different sections of things going on, then it kind of all come together at the end. But it is a good time. It does remind me of a lot of those Adult Swim skit shows though, Loiter Squad. I can't remember. Tim and Eric Awesome Show, I think, was one. There was a hospital one too. I can't remember all of them. But
I know the Children's Hospital. That one.
Yeah, it reminded me of those skit shows a lot. Once we got to the movie portion and we weren't just watching the Yule log and then things going on in the background. Good kills. some nice gore in there. Some dodgy CGI, but again, for what was going on with the dodgy CGI, it kind of made sense. I don't think it was like fantastic, though. I didn't absolutely love it, and I don't necessarily watch this anytime soon, or if that ever. But it's definitely an experience, and I would like to see like other people's reactions to this that just thought they were just going to throw on the Yule log, and then next thing you know, it turns into a movie.
What did you think of the subplot or subgenre count, I should say? Because this is a lot of different things. You have some science fiction elements. You have, I can say, the sort of backwoods horror.
You got backwoods stuff going on. You got some curse stuff going on. Maybe some supernatural or cryptid things going on with aliens. So yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Time stuff. There's a lot in one movie,
and it's weird how like it had all those things going on, but the way they tied them together actually kind of made sense, even though it's so fucking crazy. The big thing I wasn't crazy about though was the guy with the yellow suit. His whole section of the story, I could have done without that. I just anytime he was doing his little thing and that would kind of those segments kind of came into play, I wasn't really into that. I also do think there's a weird tone shift in here. Like at first it seems like it's going to kind of be like a serious and fucked up movie, and then it just turns into like more comedic aspects. And when it does get into the comedic aspects, I wasn't really laughing necessarily, but again, one time watch it was fun, and it is more batshit than what you would usually watch on the for does it count as a Christmas movie?
Yeah, it's Yule log is a Christmas thing.
But were they there? But was it Christmas?
I believe so.
It's what I think. Technically, the fact that it's a Yule log makes it Christmas. If it was just a fireplace video, it could be any time. Someone who knows
Christmas.
Yeah, that's. But you're right though. There wasn't really a lot of Christmas going.
Yeah,
around.
There was no Christmas.
But
in the.
My one argument is, someone who owns an Airbnb is not going to decorate their house.
Yeah, that's true.
That's fair.
But yeah, there should be more. But yeah, I technically,
I wouldn't I wouldn't want to put this on like for fucking
right. It doesn't give you Christmassy feels.
Like that.
I'll give it. Yeah.
But yeah, winter. I mean, you could call it that. I'll probably watch it during Christmas.
Read it out loud, Dan.
Chris, did you guys pick up on an overall message? I got one, and it's pretty ballsy for a white director to make. Well, there's more than one message. I might kind of get what you're going with there, but
again, glad the pug isn't here today. You'll talk
I mean
the Christmas time thing.
I get that it's a Christmas time thing, but I'm just saying it wouldn't work for like something if we wanted to put it in Slashmas or anything.
Right. No, it'd be, you could get it in on technicality, but I wouldn't.
Yeah.
You see, I think the fact that like it was completely batshit and I was enhanced. So it like really like, I was like, what the fuck is going on? And this is awesome.
But it's not like Lynchian though, like where you're like, okay, what does this mean? What does that mean? It's all very straightforward. It's a kitchen, everything in the kitchen sink kind of movie. And I really liked the actors that played the couple, which are I want to make sure I say her name, Andrea Lang and Justin Miles. I thought they were both really good. I also liked Charles Green, who was the let's just say the Yule log portion. Even if we did spoilers, it wouldn't make any sense to you anyways. But yeah,
this is
the Yule log section of the film. You know what I'm talking about. I thought all of them were fantastic. And this movie just moves. It's a very brisk hour and 31 minutes. When I first saw like a Yule log horror movie, the first thing that came to my head was Rubber. And I was like, I feel like that's going to overstay its welcome. And that's a big compliment. This doesn't overstay its welcome. Now, as far as any like Adult Swim related stuff, I am years behind on Adult Swim, to be perfectly honest. I like that stuff. It's just, it is what it is. So I don't.
You haven't watched what the fuck is it? Primal? I think that's what it's called. The caveman dinosaur animated thing.
Oh, no, I checked that one out.
That shit is amazing. I haven't.
Yeah.
Slasher said there's no real Christmas aesthetic. Seems like a trick or treat territory to me. That's or treat Kruger, not our treat.
No, I know.
Okay.
I get what he was saying. No, I get that too. Ben Grimm said they had a Thanksgiving decoration towards the end where they get a key.
Okay. Well, you don't need to. I mean, you could watch this. I'll just call it wintertime horror. Yeah. Like I'll probably watch it more this time of year. And I'm amazed to say that it does. I think it does have some replay value. You know what it made me realize? God damn, I'm excited when we get proper backwoods horror. And that's not this whole movie, but the little bit of it that we get, I'm like, man, I just love just deformed, mutant, crazy parent just terrorizing.
Makes you feel like home.
Hot women in a cabin. Yes, makes me feel like home, Todd. It is.
Minus the
I love it. I could have watched the whole movie just with those characters at the very beginning.
Yeah, that was definitely the strongest aspect going for me.
Could have been more graphic, but still.
At least they brought the gore and they had some nice practical shit in here. So
surprisingly enough.
Well,
then we'll talk more open with spoilers. Sorry for being vague. All right, let's go ahead and rate it. You know what? I can't call it a classic, but it's definitely a 4-star movie for me. It's entertaining as fuck. Yeah.
Go ahead, Kruger.
I'm a 3 out of 5.
Okay. And I'm a 4.5. I really like this, and I do want to watch it again. Probably a little more enhanced. I think it's just But I get there are some parts, Kruger, that are a little. I knew there were some things you were going to like. I knew there was going to be some you would. I was actually really curious on Dan, so I'm kind of surprised.
No, I really did not think I was going to love this. I was like, well, people are talking about it. Let's go ahead and review it. But
all right.
Yeah. That 2 minutes, I'm like, fuck, is this going to be something really dumb where we just see some random image in the fucking Yule log? That's really what I thought.
Well, that's why I watched it first before I said, okay, do we need to do this?
Yeah.
So I wasn't sure. All right, let's do our little spoiler warning. Dan, tell them.
Guys, we're going to talk openly about the movie now. If you haven't seen it, you may want to wait. You'll still be surprised as certain elements come into play. So you may want to wait. You may not care. It's up to you. But spoiler warning.
Slasher said he gives it a 4 out of 4. Marketing alone bumps it up a lot.
Yeah. No, I agree. It was a very pleasant surprise. First thing I've watched on HBO Max in a while. Actually,
since they went to shit.
Yeah, that's probably going to be canceled at some point. But hey, you give us some stuff like this. It doesn't all have to be big budget. This is.
I'm going to ask you this, Dan, real quick, since we brought up HBO Max. The fact that they're going to when they merge with Discovery, right now the top leading name for the new app or the new service is Max, just Max. Now, the fact that there's not going to be some Cinemax classics is going to be annoying to me. You use the name Max, it's like but honestly,
I don't think they have money for anything. If you're following all that.
Yeah, well,
I mean, that's just my thing. I don't. What are you going to give us?
I'm just glad that fucking 30mm season 2 is done, and fucking I can wait for that shit to come out next year. That's the only reason, honestly, I'm keeping Max. That and whenever Peacemaker comes back, like it's good if you like all that DC shit.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know if we're getting any kind of Raised by Wolves anytime soon. But back to
Raised
this
by
movie.
Wolves is canceled, bro. It's done.
Oh no, I know. That's
you mean
what
something like
something
Yeah.
ambitious
I hope not.
like that.
I mean, we just got it. I
Okay,
mean,
Nick,
calm down.
we got well, okay.
But
Go ahead,
anyway,
spoilers.
You do need to watch the fucking second season. It's so much better than the first season.
I know the fact that it's canceled makes it even harder for me to want to like.
Yeah, but
watch it.
I feel like even where they end off, it's okay.
Yeah. All right, so we get fucking aliens in here, cults. We get backwoods horror. We get a flying killer Yule log, which actually kind of works better than you would think. Wow, this movie is just all over the place. We get time travel within the Yule log, and this random dude that kind of manipulates you into unmaking yourself. Like, they cram a lot into an hour and 31 minutes. And I don't know, there were times I was like, I want to get back to the backwoods stuff.
Right.
But the alien shit I thought was hilarious. I was very curious because we just get these brief glimpses of like two kids playing around in the 1950s. Then we have the slave time thing that it was like, wow, how is this gonna all wrap together? And they do a pretty good job. I mean, this movie, it does tell a story, and I think it tells a pretty cool story. The log just obliterating people's faces, the shower kill, just there's a lot. I would have liked a little nudity, I won't lie.
I knew that was coming.
Ben said, I thought the yellow suit guy was pretty grim, making the dude erase himself. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it would have worked better for me if I didn't want to do that to myself all the time. And he also said, I really like how they did the focus thing with the camera and the backwoods dude peeking out. Yeah, that was very, very, very fucking cool.
When he was looking, wait,
it was like there was like a reflection going on.
The one in the glass,
yeah,
or whatever. What was that in the foreground?
I don't know. It was some fucking.
But yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah, and like I said, you introduce like the hot tub. We do get the one hot chick in a thong, which hey, I'll take it. But it doesn't go as. I was quite frankly shocked that they went as far as they did, especially being Adult Swim, a little more mainstream, that they were able to get away with the illusions of the deformed guy forcibly not using the word, but you get what I'm saying. Like that was
Adult Swim is raunchy as fuck, dog. Like,
yeah, but that's dicey territory. Like I was a little surprised.
Only for you, Dan. For us,
Dan, I mean, you haven't watched Adult Swim in a while. Like they put some fucked up shit on there. They don't give a fuck.
Well, maybe I gotta dive back. What would you recommend I watch on Adult Swim
right now? I don't know. They're bringing I think they're bringing Aqua Teen back. So I don't watch it religiously, but like I've watched like Loiter Squad and like Children's Hospital, all those like classic stuff.
I haven't even heard of that.
But Loiter Squad, I only really like because I like Tyler the Creator too. I don't know if you would even fucking dig that shit, to be honest with you.
I like weird shit. I mean, we do have that Secret Santa thing coming up, so
yeah, which will I know.
Yeah, you didn't even fucking tell me about that, you asshole.
Well, no, because I was,
we
honestly,
did.
We were supposed to bring it up off there.
Oh, okay.
Blame Ben. Yell at Ben. It was his idea. I said we make it happen. I got to talk off there about how we're gonna make it happen.
Yes,
right.
yes.
Well, stay tuned for that. And what is that, Patreon thing?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So you patrons will get to know about that. Some of you probably know more about it than I do.
I don't think so, because that's why I need to talk to you guys.
It's a pretty unique concept. I'm not sure exactly how we're gonna do it, but it'll happen.
Yeah.
So God, what didn't we cover here? Even the aliens work, and they drop these little breadcrumbs, so you kind of know it's coming. At the very, very end, when it's like, oh, the sheriff and everybody are a member of a cult, I was like, of course, we're gonna have that too. This one's just It's not
that
going to
shit.
work for everybody, but it is a lot better than you would think. And I don't know if we've sold it well enough for people, but it's better than you think, and it all kind of ties together. So
yeah, I popped for the aliens ray gun thing that shot the tentacles out.
That
That was pretty sick. I did want to see what was going to end up happening though to the boyfriend or the fiance or whatever, because like he definitely had something bad happen to him when the aliens shoved that shit in him. Like there was some experiment going on there. So
yeah,
maybe
Yule
we'll get
log
a
too.
maybe you'll log too. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree, Ben.
Dan,
impressive.
you got to read it aloud for our audio people.
One word review: impressive. I got the gist. UFO practicals were sick. Yes, I agree. Effects wise, I thought this was
The alien reminds me of the alien from All Hallows Eve. It's very similar looking.
Yeah, I like the little speech, like, you're an advanced species. Clearly you have empathy.
Yeah, right. Nope.
Do we have any more spoilers before I pull the warning?
I don't think spoilers. No, that'll do on spoilers.
I'm glad I went in knowing literally nothing except give it till at least 2 minutes. That's the only thing I knew going in, and I don't know. It was a good time. I had fun with it. I probably will watch it again. Like, just for the filmmaking aspect, I'm really curious on a lot of stuff. So,
and stay tuned. Again, very different kind of movie, but we do have a review of something that is also very experimental, and I'm kind of curious if it works for you guys. So we'll have that on the horizon as well. And yeah, check it out right now, HBO Max.
And you find it by searching Adult Swim's Yule Log. And don't click you can click the Rick and Morty one, but not that Adult Swim, just the generic Adult Swim.
That might have been the last. I watched like a few episodes from season 1. Seemed pretty cool. I know people love that show.
Yeah, I still watch it.
Yeah. So, all right, guys, we're going to be back here in just a little while with the Tubi Christmas horror special. Then we're going to have our next entry for Slashmas. So check that out. Or vice versa. I don't remember. But you get them both tonight. So, hey, click that notification bell. I know some people don't know how to do that, but you click it, you'll get notifications in your email, your phone, whatever. And also patreon.com/fleshwoundfeatures. It all starts at just $1, and we'll have that Secret Santa thing coming up. We've also got the Silent Night, Deadly Night franchise show coming up. Yep. And some more Christmas horror. There's a lot of Christmas horror. We've covered a lot of new stuff, and you get 4 new Christmas horror reviews tonight on that Tubi special we've got. In addition to that,
join our Discord.
Yeah, join our Discord.
I haven't plugged it in a while.
Yeah, our Discord. The links are in the comments here, or the description here on YouTube. It's a very active Discord. There's all kinds of different stuff going on. Everything from I think the last couple days it's been wild. We've had wrestling talk, horror talk, pizza always comes up for some reason. There's all sorts of crap going down.
Always talking about food.
Yeah.
I do want to shout out Swaggy G, our newest Patreon, too.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, shout out, Swaggy. Thank you so much. Yes, Swaggy was just on Piz's patron stream. So, yeah, thanks, Swaggy. We appreciate that. Did I pimp everything? The XPWWrestling.com. Check that out. I think we might all be together in February if everything goes well. So you might get the first show with all 4 of us.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, in person. You've gotten 3, but you've never had all 4 of us. And I don't know, maybe we get Ozzy down there too.
Yeah. Well, he will be at the event. He decided it's gonna be his first one. Now we got to get Bob out.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Because Bob said he would go if Ozzy goes.
Dude, that's gonna be a full flesh wound reunion at fucking XPW. Let's go.
Oh man. I need somebody to talk. We need to make it happen. hair versus beard. I'm not gonna let it go. It's got to happen. It's got to happen. I've called him out. He won't even acknowledge it. He won't acknowledge me.
Well, because you're supposed to acknowledge him, the way
I
it
know.
is.
He's gonna make me. He's gonna make me an honorary use one day. We'll make it happen. But anyway,
get the fuck out of here, Jesus Christ!
Good night for now, guys. We'll see you back here tonight with 2 more shows. Later.
Good evening. Good night.
Oh,
Whatever the bye.
Merry Christmas, motherfuckers. Bye.